Mike Bohn here in Vancouver with Bellator women's featherweight champion Julia Budd, who is less than 3 weeks out from, would you call it the biggest fight of your career against Cris Cyborg?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, how's it going? Obviously, this is probably the part of camp where you're really starting to peak and things are really coming together, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's been an amazing camp. It was kind of cool to have this much time to prepare, and it's been amazing, so I can't really complain.
Like, you mentioned it's the biggest fight of your career. Does it feel different in any way, or do you have to prepare for it like it's just any other fight?
It does feel different. It feels different just because of who she is, who she's been in the 145-pound division, which I feel like is my division, and I feel like I've got to go out there and make a statement. So it's been extra motivation this whole camp, and I'm just excited to go out there and defend my belt.
What was the reaction when you heard officially Cyborg is coming to Bellator and this is the fight they wanted to make? I know you've been wanting something like this for a long time.
Yeah, it was. We knew right away. We were like, okay, yeah, we're going to get ready for this, and we started immediately. So that was like September, the very beginning of September, and I was already in full-on training because I was hoping to get on the Ryzen card and the Bellator Ryzen card. So I was already starting to train, and so it was just like, okay, yeah, this is even better. So.
Yeah, you had mentioned wanting to do that, but this is a pretty good alternative, right?
No, this is a dream come true.
For sure. And I mean, just looking at Cyborg, like, what do you kind of make of her at this point? Obviously, done some amazing things in the UFC and Strikeforce, all that kind of stuff. But obviously, she's lost for the first time just 2 fights ago. Do you think she's still, at the very top of her game, or have you seen any sort of drop off?
I do. I have to prepare. I prepare for every opponent like they're going to be, the toughest opponent I'm getting into the cage with. So I'm preparing for the very best Cris Cyborg. I've watched all of her fights, all the good ones. The one I watched, the Amanda Nunes fight. I've watched everything her whole career because I've known about her my whole career. So I kind of knew we'd always face each other, and this is just the perfect time.
Yeah, and you mentioned the Amanda Nunes fight. Obviously, that's the one kind of loss that you can really point to. Is there anything you can take away from that fight, or are you guys too different in terms of style and everything?
No, I think that you can take away stuff from every fight, and I think that we've taken stuff away from most of her fights, even that one, and I got to just imagine that she's extra motivated. So I was like, you know what, she wants to go back to the Forum. This is where she lost to Amanda Nunes, and I got to imagine that she's going out there trying to prove a point, trying to make a statement as well. So I'm just preparing for the best Cris Cyborg there is.
And when you kind of look at the big picture, obviously you win this fight, it would be like, oh, you've cleaned out literally the entire division. Do you feel like this is a fight that's going to happen more than once, whether win or lose, however it goes down on the 25th?
I never look past, so this is it for me. This is like everything. I'm imagining that this is just everything. So I've put all my eggs in one basket. This is this preparation, mentally, physically, emotionally, our team, it's just been so good the last few months, and so I'm not looking past this, and I'm just thinking this is it. So yeah, that's how I kind of look at every fight that I go into.
Can you allow yourself to at least think what this means for your career? Obviously, the exposure of fighting in LA on a big card like this, big venue, it's not Thackerville, things like that. I mean, do you think about what this could do in terms of changing your career, your life, all those things?
You know what? I don't really think about that. I just think about, I'm just so grateful that it's in LA, it's on the West Coast. I got hundreds of people coming down. I got people driving from the Sunshine Coast coming down to watch me fight, and that's a dream come true. So it's big, but if I look past the point of just going in there and doing the best job that I can do, then I think that's where I can get carried away, and I'm not looking past it. I'm just one step in front of the other every day, working to be the very best I can be, and go in there and make a statement for sure.
Is there a hope to fight here in BC one day? I mean, Bellator hasn't been to Canada in a very long time. Rory McDonald's obviously not with the company anymore. I don't know how that maybe changes their plans. Do you feel like there is something like that could happen in the future? Yeah,
I mean, we got Lance Gibson Jr. That was so cool to watch him go out there and get an amazing debut in the company. We got other fighters from BC and Canada, so it's like this would be huge, and we both want to fight on that card. So that's something that for our family, we've definitely been trying to push Bellator to come to BC, and hopefully I go out there, I get the job done, and I make a statement, and then I can say, hey, you guys got to come to British Columbia now. Yeah.
You win this fight. Is the winner of this fight the #1 women's featherweight in the world? Obviously, Amanda Nunes is there, but she's fought in the division once, maybe twice. Is the winner of this fight in that position?
I like to think so, but I mean, I guess other people kind of decide that. The media, everybody else. But I know what it means for me in my career, and I know what my goal is. So yeah.
Any prediction for the fight?
I'm looking to finish, so I'm working my butt off. I've never been in as good a shape as this, and I'm ready to go in there and go 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, 4 rounds, 5 rounds, whatever I got to do, but I'm going in there to try to finish this fight.
How much easier has it been? I mean, maybe not easier to prepare for a fight like this. Like, I'm sure it's a lot easier to get out of bed every day, and you're motivated and things like that. It's no shortage of that.
Yeah. Well, I think that as being a champion, it's something that I carry. Like, it's something that means a lot to me. So I go in there. I've got a team that I motivate as well. So I'm always motivated, but this was just a little extra motivation for sure. But I'm always motivated. I help motivate other people. That's my job. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're very much looking forward to it. It should be a great fight. Congrats on getting this opportunity, and we will see you at Bellator 238.
Thank you, guys. Tune in definitely Saturday, January 25th.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the time. Appreciate it.